Good morning. Good morning and welcome to our yoga practice. We have a couple of minutes before we get going. A nice amount of time to roll out your mat and settle into your space. You can grab anything that you may want to have as part of your practice. That could be a block or a strap or a bolster. We are mostly going to do kind of a standing flowish today. That's kind of the general vibe. But it might be nice to have some of those things nearby if they're within your practice. No less than a minute to go. You can start heading towards the front third of your mat. We'll set the feet maybe hip width distance, maybe slightly wider. Maybe drum out the toes. You build that foundation, you can shift the weight a little bit. Start to feel out the feet. Become more aware, and then gently ground down. All four corners of the feet, the toes connected to the mat. Draw awareness up through the ankles, through the legs, maybe a little softness in the knees. Tailbone draws down. We stand tall, shoulders drop away from the ears, arms down alongside body. Maybe a little tuck of the chin. We gaze forward. A little more aware of our body this morning. Begin to deepen the breath. Breathe in and out through the nose. Allow the inhales to expand the body with the breath. The exhales to help you settle, to soften. See if you can match the length of the inhale to the length of the exhale. Creating a nice balanced breath that you can take with you throughout the practice. On your next inhale, we'll lift the arms. Reach them tall overhead. On the exhale, hands to heart center. Follow the breath. Inhale as you reach up. Arms can reach out through, side and up. Exhale goes to hands to heart. Or the arms can inhale forward and then move up. Exhale, hands to heart. Follow the breath. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Palms are together. And then they release. Feel that length through side body as the arms reach up. That softening of the shoulders as they come down. On your next inhale, we'll meet with the arms extended overhead. Maybe interlace the fingers or shine the palms near one another. And we'll tick-tock side to side. Gentle movement like a metronome. And start to shift the weight from foot to foot, keeping that full connection to the mat. And the hips can gently press side to side as well, allowing that stretch to move from fingertip to the soles of the feet. Slow it down, and we'll return to center. Release the hands on an exhale as you let the arms settle to side body. We'll take the left hand to hip. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale as you take it over, press into the right hip. Weight moves into the right foot. And then if you like, you can point the left toes, making a crescent moon. Inhale up. Exhale, right hand down. The feet return. Right hand to right hip. We inhale up the left. Find that length. Keep it as you exhale over. Press into the left hip. Point the right toes. That point is optional. Keep the heart open to the wall in front of you. A little softness through the left shoulder. Come back to center and exhale the left hand down. Reset in your Tadasana, that strong standing pose. We'll inhale the arms up. And on the exhale, big swan dive, we'll take it forward. Reach the hands toward the earth. Allow the head to follow. Maybe there's a little micro bend at the knees. You could sway a little side to side if you're holding elbows. The hands are down, you can walk them left to right. A little gentle movement. If the hands don't go to the earth, you can move shin to shin as well here. And then return to center. Take a breath. Soften the knees and begin to roll up. Come to standing. Take a breath. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Take a breath. Engage the core as you inhale to half lift our 7 shape. Hands to shins or thighs. The back body's feeling strong today. You could go out to airplane arms as well. The gaze is at the earth. Exhale as you release back to forward fold. Soften the knees and then gently roll back up. Take a breath. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, half lift, strong back. Exhale as you release. Soften the knees and gently roll back up. We'll take the fists or palms to the low back. You could set palms down, palms up. My hands don't totally do that. Or you could take fists to the low back there. Start to draw the shoulder blades and elbows a little closer together, opening the heart. You could stay right here. If you'd like to add in a little bit of that back bend, we'll start to draw the gaze up as we imagine a giant beach ball behind us that we're arching over. The heart lifted. You can come in and out of this as you need. Big stretch through the front midline. We'll inhale up. Exhale as you release the arms. Give the shoulders a little wiggle. And then we'll take the feet nice and wide out toward the edges of the mat. Arms are loose. And we'll start to twist, letting the arms swing around us, gently tapping on the body. You can keep the feet fully connected here, a little softness through the knees and hips. Or you could come up onto the ball of the foot, making that twist a little deeper. Really, it's what you feel for today. I'm enjoying the grounding of keeping the feet connected. That might not be serving you. We'll slow it down. Find center. We'll leave the feet wide towards the edges of the mat as we inhale the arms up. Exhale to forward fold. Take a breath. Inhale, half lift. Exhale as you release. Gently roll back up. We'll heel toe the feet all the way together. Toes together, heels together. Find your Tadasana here. Keep that connection to your foundation as you stand tall. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Gently roll back up. Pause. Take a moment to feel that subtle difference, a small shift in our feet, and the change it can create as we do the same movement. We'll inhale the arms up. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Navel draws toward the spine. Exhale, release. We'll take a generous bend at the knees, sit the hips back, lift the heart, chair pose. Hands are out in front of us, holding that big beach ball now. If that is not speaking to your shoulders, you could have hands at heart center as well. Draw the tailbone down. Gazes forward. Legs press into each other, their strength helping support one another. And then on an exhale, hands to feet, hips to sky, forward fold. Nice work. We'll plant the hands, step one foot back and then the other. Coming to high plank, you can lower to the knees here if you like. Elbows tight to the body as we come down through chaturanga to the belly. Uncurl the toes. Inhale up, baby cobra, chin and collarbone lift. Long spine. Exhale as you release. Rest the chin on the mat for a moment as you take a breath. A little more weight into the hands as we inhale up. Chin, collarbone, and maybe a rib or two. Keep the feet connected to the mat, the hips pressing down. And release. Take a breath. We'll press back hips to heels. Child's pose. Knees can be close to one another, or you could have them wide to the edges of the mat. Arms will stay stretched overhead as the hips settle. On an inhale, rise up. Finding the tabletop that we extend. We'll move the hands forward a little bit as we prepare to head to our downward dog. Spread the fingers, strong arms, curl the toes, lift the hips up and back. Create that upside down V shape. The hamstrings are tight, you could bend the knees. We'll find a little wave through the body as we lift the heels, shift the hips back to high plank. Again, you can lower to the knees. Elbows tight as we come down. Uncurl the toes, inhale up to your cobra. Exhale as you release. We'll curl the toes, press the hips up and back, down dog. Root into the left toes, you draw the right foot up. With control, we'll bring it forward, plant it near the front of the mat, between the hands, runner's lunge. Let the hips sit low. Check that that knee is stacked over the ankle or even a little behind it. We'll drop the back foot to 45. As we start to lift up, we keep that bend in the front knee. Root into the back foot. Square the hips to the short edge of the mat. Make any little adjustments you need to. And we'll inhale the arms up. Our warrior one. Fingers to the sky, palms toward one another, shoulders drop away from the ears. Return to the breath. On an exhale, release the hands. We'll rotate onto the ball of the back foot. Bring the hands back to the mat. Step the right foot back, high plank. Lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale as you release. Curl the toes, press the hips up and back. Down dog. Take a breath. Root into the right foot as the left foot draws up and comes forward. Find that runner's lunge. The gaze is at the mat. The hands help provide some stability here. We'll drop that back foot to 45 as we start to lift up. Square the hips. Root down into your foundation. Body is centered, not really leaning forward or backward as we inhale the arms up. And find warrior one on the opposite side. Scan the body. Notice the energy that you're cultivating, the heat that's building. And on your next exhale, we'll release the hands down. Rotate onto the ball of the back foot. We'll bring the hands down. Step the left toes back, high plank. Lower down. Inhale up to your cobra. Exhale as you curl the toes, press the hips up and back. We'll meet at down dog. On an inhale, look toward the hands. Exhale as you bring the feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale as you release. Nice big inhale draws us up. And we exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, the arms rise. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, half lift, move with intention. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, step it back. lower down. Use the triceps. Uncurl the toes. Inhale to cobra. Exhale as you release. Curl the toes. Press the hips up and back. Down dog. Find a little wave through the body as the heels lift. We shift the hips forward. High plank. We'll lower the left knee. Start to rotate the hips. Come onto the inner blade of the right foot. Right arm reaches to the sky. Supported side plank. Keep the body in alignment. And on an exhale, we'll bring the right hand back to the mat as we square up. Step the left toes back, high plank. Right knee lowers down. Start to rotate the hips. We come onto the inner arch of that left foot. Open up, left hand to sky. If it's in your practice and you want to fly that left foot, you can. We're not hanging out here too long. It's a nice transition stage as you build your practice. On an exhale, we'll unwind. Left hand returns to mat. We step the right toes back, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Curl the toes, find down dog. On an inhale, look toward the hands. Exhale as you bring the feet forward. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Big inhale draws us up. Scoop the air around you as you reach tall. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, step it back. Lower down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Lower the knees. Uncurl the toes, hips to heels, child's pose. Bring it down to the mat. We'll soften the arms. Keep that connection to the breath. We'll start to walk the hands in as we lift up. Rotate onto a favorite hip and swing the legs around. We'll gently lower down to back body. Head and shoulders and spine connect down. We'll draw both knees into the chest for that full body hug. The supine version of our child's pose. Give the knees a little squeeze and nose heels high. Soles to the sky. Low back connected to the mat. We'll bend the knees, bring the feet back down, toes together, heels together. Let the knees fall away from one another, our supine bound angle. Gravity can gently draw the knees down. If they need a little support, you can take the hands to the outer thighs and create little supports there for them. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, hands can rest on the inner thigh, just the weight of them helping to deepen that slightly. One more breath here. We'll take hands to outer thighs as we gently help the knees back up. Let the knees rest against one another as you heel toe the feet to the edge of the mat, like counter pose. We'll heel toe the feet back to neutral. Extend the feet away from the body a little bit more. We'll take little windshield wipers. Let the knees fall side to side. Allow the hips to move with you here. We'll slow it down. Return to stillness as we extend the legs long. Allow the arms to rest alongside body. We take a moment in Shavasana. The feet relax. The legs heavy. The breath gently returning to its natural rhythm. There's ease in the arms as we unclench the jaw. Unfurrow the brow and close the eyes. Take a moment as you scan the body. Begin with how you're feeling. Mind begins to wander, gently invite it back. Ask it to be present with you. Know that all of those worries, to-dos, ideas, they will return. For now, for this moment, enjoy being present. Have a little more time today. You can stay here as long as you like. If you're rounding out your practice with me, we'll start to gently reanimate as we bring movement into the limbs. Maybe draw the feet in and rotate onto a favorite side. Begin to lift up and find a comfortable seated spot. And have any little movements here that feel good. And then we'll bring our hands together at heart center to seal in our practice. I encourage you to take kind thoughts, kind words, and those kind intentions with you from now until we meet again. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for our yoga practice today. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat next Tuesday. Bye.